Hello friends. This video is basically tips on for you guys if you want to cut down your trees in your home area, your backyard. Basically my tree is quite big. You can see the trunk right here, and actually in my neighborhood it's a lot taller than that tree when you're thinking, and the branch is a lot bigger and higher. Okay, and the reason why I'm breaking it, my tree is actually right in the corner and all the big branches is leaning towards the fence and leaning towards this way. Okay, and it's literally, look at the root, it's literally coming up, and it's, when the wind blows you could see it. Okay, so I don't want it be falling in my house, and it's actually getting in my way. So I actually did this by myself. Like I mentioned in my previous a lot of the stuff here I do by myself because my kids are still very young, and obviously I'm not going to get my wife to give me a hand, woman's right. I don't want them to get injured. At the same time, I rather do all the labor work for myself, and I actually called somebody and a few companies, and they wanted at least some 1200 and up to 1500, roughly around in between there. I was very shocked, but so like I said, I didn't have the money for that, and I figured I've never cut down a tree before, so I'll give it a shot. Basically I just use my hacksaw. Okay, and I invested in a chainsaw, a 20-inch chainsaw, just for this cut from the bottom. Okay, mainly all my stuff is on the top, and I use straps to tie and secure it, to give it a yank when I'm up there. Okay, so and I use this ladder basically going all the way up. Okay, if you see this, visualizes a tree right there. Basically it took me almost a week, to be honest with you. The reason why it took me a week, look at this bundle, everything I cut down. Okay, as you can see here, there's a lot of bundle and branches. Every time I cut up like a couple big branches down, there's a lot of spreading. Like you can see these trees, a lot of coming down, and basically you got to use the hacksaw and start cutting things down to little pieces and tie it up. So there's a lot of work in there. Once I'm pretty much done that, my body's pretty drained. Okay, so there's a lot of cutting and cleaning, cutting, cleaning, cutting, cleaning at a time. That's why it took me like almost a week, basically 5 days. And you might wonder where's all these the big block. I actually gave it to my neighbor. Okay, because they use their fireplace. I don't use it, so these were actually all for them. I was gonna actually keep this trunk and turn it into a swing seat for my daughter, but I figured I got a handful of work right here already. So I just decided, and actually the homeowner, my neighbor, asked for it. It's an old guy. It's very nice people. So I decided to give it to them. Okay. So actually, to cut this trunk down, you can actually watch some videos on YouTube and have an idea how to do it and do it safely. Okay, it's my first time cutting it, and hey, I didn't get injured, so I did a pretty good job. As long as you put out the little labor and give yourself some time, you know what, at the end of the day, everything's done. That 1500 or 1200, you know, it saved me a lot when you don't have a lot of money to put out. All you have to do is just put out some labor and use a bit of mind thinking to do it. Okay, so basically this is the idea, reason why I didn't hire somebody to do this job. Right, at the end of the day, you still get it done. It might be it's obviously it's not quick as when they do it, because they got manpower to do it, but that's what you're paying them for the doing too, right? But you figure if they only take them a couple hours to do it, for example, or less than an hour, and it took me 5 days, for example, but it's not an 8-hour thing. It's like maybe a couple hours. Then I take a break already for the day because I have to do other things. Okay, guys? So it's not as bad as you think, and it's very easy to do it. It's just use some thinking when you're doing this. Okay, otherwise you could get injured, but like I said, if you use a little bit of thinking, you're not going to get injured and you're going to get your job done. So anyway, guys, if you like this type of videos, basically the whole idea of this video, like I said earlier, it's all about not spending the money and putting out a little bit of your time if you're on a tight budget. All right, thanks, peace.